The original program was run out of the Growth Association, and Mrs. Carol Hoover at the time was the head of the Growth Association. I served from 1984 to 1997, almost 15 years. It was very challenging back then. It probably is now, but it was even more so 15 years ago. We were again on the threshold of something new, and people didn't really understand the program.
The big paradigm shift in supplier diversity is getting away from doing the right thing, and this is a nice thing to do to promote the fact that it's good business sense.
If you're going to be selling goods and services in the United States, you better figure out a way to sell it to minority individuals, because that's the direction that the demographics are going. Very simply, you should buy from us because we buy from you.
Let me tell you a little bit about NOMSDC. It stands for the Northern Ohio Minority Supplier Development Council. We're an organization that has responsibility for making sure that minority businesses are certified and that we help corporations build supplier diversity programs.
There was a lot of training that we had to do with the minority companies. There was training on both sides. We had to train some of the corporate people that, what to look for. If you're going to give them a chance, again, the playing field is not level. So there was nurturing on both sides.
In the early 2000s, we were really focused on bringing more corporate members into the fold as far as the council is concerned.
That happened because of the synergy with the Growth Association and Cleveland Tomorrow. And once the message about supplier diversity and its worth got to the top of the house, then it was easier for us as a service organization to come in and work with buyers and work with others who were charged with fulfilling those goals as set by the CEOs.
Most corporations want to make sure that the minority business that they're working with is certified as a true minority business. And that is one of the real basic steps that we provide. We do the certification, and they were able to present that certification to the corporations.
What the certification does is really lets the corporations know that you're a viable minority business and that you have the capacity to do business with them.
They come out and they audit you and get to know your business. They do their homework to present you to these corporations, because that's where they present value as a local council on a national level.
And if you have that, they know you're, one, not a pass-through, and two, that you can do the work and eliminate the risk.
We picked up insurance business from some of our nation's leading companies due to my direct involvement with the CEOs of those companies. So from a personal standpoint, it was good for me. But in a general standpoint, I was trying to push minorities doing business with minorities. So from that standpoint, hopefully it was advantageous to our business, but I hope that it was advantageous to other minority firms.
We know for a fact that minority firms hire more minorities. And those minorities usually are city-bound or within the ring of outside of Cleveland, so Northeast Ohio. So that trickle-down effect of money capital stays within a community. You're talking about people buying homes, buying cars, buying real estate, making investments in their education and their kids' education. That helps.
Diverse companies provide a unique perspective. They're nimble, flexible. They're generally on top of innovation and creativity because they have to be.
We made multiple millions in business directly as a result of our association with the NMSDC. There are many events handled and held by the council throughout the year to bring corporations and MBEs together. They have been great for our business.
When I look around today and think about 15 or 18 years ago, how things have vastly improved, I mean, I can stick my chest out and say, wow, I was part of that.
Well, I think the thing that I'm most proud of is really helping other minority businesses come up and build capacity. It's fun, especially when you see them have some success. I mean, that's the best part, I mean, you see them struggle, you see them come up, and you know where they're going. They may not know it, but then when they have that success or when they hit that home run, you're just like, man, that's cool. Because again, when they hit home runs, we all hit home runs.
One of the great things about being associated with NOMSDC is that there's so much potential ahead of us. We know that along with some of our partner organization, NOMSDC can help move the needle on economic development. We know that we can help grow minority businesses to the level that they want to grow, whether that's small or to scale. And we know that we can help corporations become more effective, not only in finding suppliers that they need, but also in building their own outreach and community engagement activities.
I chose this organization because of the people involved. It's an extended family, it's passionate people that really care and really want to see us succeed.
I think the synergy between the members and the corporate have an output of wins for everybody. The corporations win because they get to look like their community. They get to buy from their community. They get to reinvest in their community. The community itself, being the members, want that opportunity.
If corporations and small businesses can develop a trust, then we're on our way to victorious ending.